Bring him from the yard.
And I would like to thank my first mate supporters, Andre Cruz. As a member of Diecast International Builders, I approve this video. This is Don the Diecast Pirate, and today I have something for you I think you're really going to enjoy. I went out back of the shop looking in the boneyard again, and I found this old heap buried underneath about 3 or 4 other cars back in there. I had to really dig for it to get it out, and I loaded it up on the trailer, and we're going to bring it around and show you what it is. So here we have on the back of the trailer a custom charger. Hot Wheels Redline bearing wheel car. It was originally spectraflame purple. And I think we're going to try and do our best to bring it back to what it was. Let's get it up on the turntable and take a look at it. So as you can see, it's pretty much bare metal. It looks like somebody had painted it orange over top of the original purple, and then somebody else went back and removed it. The car's never been taken apart, the posts are intact. But the body looks to be in very, very good condition. I think this is going to be a great restoration. So the hood opens. You can see a little bit of the purple paint left underneath there. The posts on the hood are not broken at all. Underneath it shows Hot Wheels Custom Dodge Charger 1968 Mattel Incorporated US and foreign patents pending. Pretty much that's it. Let's get it apart and see what we look. I just knew you guys would want to see this car come apart. I was going to take it apart off camera, and I was like, you know what? These guys are going to want to see this. Let's just turn this camera back on for them and let them see how this comes apart. I think I've got it drilled pretty well. They have to go in a little bit more. I try not to over drill the posts. I try to, you know, leave as much meat there as I can, and then you can always go back and take a little more if you need to. So I'm trying to find where I can get this screwdriver in here. I was in Harbor Freight the other day and I saw this. I was like, oh, that's where I bought that. And some of the other tools I've bought are, or you'll see me use on the channel, I got there as well. So, alright. Okay. So this is one of those buggies. Alright. Tear. That should clean up nice. And the glass. So it looks like that it was, I don't know what this chalky stuff is. We'll throw this in the ultrasonic cleaner, see if we can get that stuff off of there. This glass really doesn't look too bad. There's some light scratches on the window part, on the windshield and the rear window. Am I getting this on camera? I hope I am. Let's see, right there. That looks like it's going to clean up very well. There's that. I'll get these wheels off of here and probably throw this in the ultrasonic cleaner too, just to get that paint and stuff off of the base. And then we'll throw it in some lime-away water and we'll shine that up really good and go back in and paint in the grill and the taillights. Put some new wheels on it. That'll be ready to go. This body, looks like a very short post in the front, so we'll have to be careful with that. Back post to be easy enough. long, you know, it's long enough to get into. I'm thinking I just want to throw all these in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to drill and tap these posts before I put it in there. Okay, so I just pulled this stuff out of the ultrasonic cleaner and I have not even looked at it yet. I just pulled it out, put it in this dish, and got it out to show it to you guys. So let's start with this glass. Okay, and we know from past experience in my past videos that it softens this paint so it'll come off, and I may have to scrape this with my fingernail. That green paint is some hard paint though. So you know what, they used some kind of paint stripper on there and deformed this back part of the glass. That is okay, and I'll show you why if I can find it here, because I have another one that's a replacement. That's the wrong color though. You know what, we'll try to clean this one up. We'll see if we can polish that up. It's eaten up a little bit, but the parts that are messed up are really inside the body of the car, and we probably won't see them, I'm hoping. So we'll see how that turns out. Now the base. Look at that. Practically perfectly clean. All that paint just came right off. It did take the chrome off the wheels, and it looks like it took away the red line. So, and those wheels don't want to pull off of there. So we'll end up cutting those wheels off for sure. Here's the interior, which had a little bit of paint on it, and that's just coming right off. And then the body, and this is really good. Really good. Talk about really %100% paint removal. It took all the residue of the orange paint off of it, and it loosened all the spectraflame paint. So all we gotta do is rinse that off, wash it, degrease it, and it's ready to polish. Well, wash it and polish it and degrease it, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. So overall, not bad. Alright, so I decided to switch gears, and I just finished that bifocal the other day, and it really got me fired up watching all the wonderful, great Redline builds for National Redline Day, and I am fired up to get some Redlines done. So I pulled my charger back out, and we're going to get this done for this week. I had another car in mind that I was working on, but you know what, man, these Redlines really fuel my fire, so this is what we're going to do. And I know I just did a spectraflame purple car, but we're going to do another one. I'm going to go ahead and lay down the base coat on this. I don't think that it's bad enough to warrant spectraflaming. Zinc plating, that is, which I haven't actually done yet. I do have the electrolyte fluid set up for it and everything, but I haven't actually done it yet. And I think what happened is, you know, I was still kind of getting used to trying to learn how to buff these cars, and I actually had the Dremel running at too high of a speed on this and burned some of the Zamac off. So I think what we're going to do is just go ahead and lay down the silver base coat on it. I was hoping that it would clean up, and you know, we could just, you know, lay the spectraflame paint down over the polished metal. Still learning, so one of these days we'll find one that we can. Actually, we did the Lola that came out perfect. That 442 would have been a great spectraflame if I would have done that one, but you know, it was a police cruiser, so we put it back to that. And you know, I really love how that bifocal came out. And you know, I have a couple of these older Redlines that I had already started, this one and the custom Barracuda that were originally the spectraflame purple, so I figured why not go ahead and get those done. I tend to try not to use the same colors week after week or build after build. In this case, it's dictated by the original color of this car being spectraflame purple. So that's what we're going to go with. Alright, so I have the Tamiya flat black and a brush and straight out of the bottle, and I hope this is going to work to do this grill. That looks like it might. It's kind of laid in there. And I did polish this base the best I could. The Tamiya is such a fine paint. It goes in those crevices and it's not staying up on the ridges, and of course, you know, this is supposed to be more of a restoration, not a custom, so we really want that grill painted in. If I was going for the custom look, more realistic, I would have went with the known oil instead of this. And I think that red Sharpie is going to work really good for the taillights. And this paint dries so fast, like literally like 10 to 15 minutes. I think that's going to do okay. Oh, let's go ahead and that part right there. Alright. I'm hoping this works okay. If not, I'll wipe it off with alcohol and start over. I'm really hoping this mimics what it would have been like originally. It looks like it's going to do it okay. Alright. Now, if those are on, I did remove these original wheels, and I may see if I can restore these at some time and use on another build. But they're kind of cracked with age. I don't know. I have something else in mind for this one, and I don't want to show you what they are. I'm going to go ahead and put them on, and then we'll come back for the reveal after I get everything reassembled. Oh, one more thing before I go. I did polish this glass a little bit. I need to dip it in let's do that right now. Let's go ahead and get the floor shine out. And see if this is going to look okay. Or if I need to go with the replacement glass that I have. I worked it around. The only bad thing with using these is, you know, if any liquid that gets down in here just dries out in those threads and makes the lid stick. Okay. I don't know what the alternative would be. Before I do this, let's get another paper towel ready here to wick off the excess. I don't like using a single layer of paper towel like this one is unfolded right now because it'll go right through it into the work mat. Let's go in there, shake it around. You guys can't see. I hope this is going to come out okay. I mean, I know it looks like it is. The only thing that concerns me is the parts of the glass that still have like the paint on them. Are those parts hidden, or are they going to show through? So that's my only concern is that, and that will determine once this is dry and I can fit it into the casting. If that paint, you know, if that discoloration on the glass shows through, then I'll go ahead and go with the aftermarket. But I'm really hoping that this one goes back in this car. So we'll have to wait for the reveal to find out. Hold on tight. Interestingly, the left side of the car had pink bearings and the right side had white bearings. Did Hot Wheels have left and right bearings? I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the split axle. Maybe one of you guys knows why. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you my custom Dodge Charger Hot Wheels Redline restored to its original spectraflame purple. Let's get it up on the turntable and take a look at it. So as you can see, it's pretty much bare metal. It looks like somebody had painted it orange over top of the original purple, and then somebody else went back and removed it. The car's never been taken apart. The posts are intact, but the body looks to be in very, very good condition. I think this is going to be a great restoration. So we stripped it down, what was left of the paint. It was originally spectraflame purple, and I tried to polish it, burn through some of the Zamac finish. I stopped immediately, figured I would zinc plate it and polish it again, and it was sitting up on the shelf waiting and waiting and waiting for I don't know how long, and I decided to go ahead and pull this car out and finish it tonight because of how good the bifocal came out. And if this car had been originally a different color, I would have went with that color. This car was purple originally, and I wanted it to go back to purple, so that's what we did. Normally I don't do two of these the same color twice in a row. This car deserved to be the color it was born in. I cleaned up the original glass the best I could. The passenger quarter window the driver's side, I mean. There's a little bit of that discoloration on the inside that wouldn't come off. I'm going to go ahead and let it live with the original glass, because the replacement glass that I have is more clear, and I wanted it to be, I wanted it to have that original blue tinted glass look. So I don't often get to, let's put it this way, this is a car that I bought on eBay, right? So let's talk about what else I did. Clean the glass, clean the interior. The interior cleaned up perfectly. Cleaned and polished the base. I ran the base through, I don't think I did put it in, it's been so long I don't remember if I put it in the lime away in water. I may not have had to, because this base was so clean. I just simply polished it, painted in the grill, colored the taillights with the red Sharpie, and we put the deep dish bearing wheels, medium bearing wheels on it, right? It's not often that I get to show one of these cars after it's done to the person who sold it to me. Okay. And interestingly enough, I had gone back in the history of my eBay purchases and found the auction, the completed listing in my purchases for the bifocal, which I had bought, and it wants to roll. I had bought back in February, and I sent the seller a message with the link to the video. Said it was a diamond in the rough, and I posted pictures of it in some of the Facebook groups I'm in, of the finished car and what it looked like when I started with, and he found those pictures and commented on the post. I am just simply in love with these cars. And check out this hood. This one won't stay up, it just flops down. It's so loose in there, but 50 years old. This bearing wheel car, actually older than that. This one's 50 years old. This was a 1971 car. What was that, 70? 69? I don't know. I'd have to look up the stats on the Chargers. I don't know what they are. Next month, July. Next month, July. Oh, guys. Look down below for my upcoming builds and videos. The weekly live premieres every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays is What's in the Case at 6 p.m. And on Sundays we have either new arrivals or off the hook. A bunch of stuff lined up for that. And whatever bonus stuff I decided to put out. Let me put it this way, guys. So, I started this car a few months ago. Ran into some issues with it. Pulled it back out tonight. Cleaned the body. Scrubbed it down, put it in the air fryer, got it completely dry, brought it in, and then I wiped it down with alcohol, sprayed the base coat on it, put it in the air fryer, dried it, brought it back out, put the color on it, put it back in the air fryer, dried it out, cleaned the base in between, I put the base in after I scrubbed the base down. I put it in the air fryer for 5 minutes because I wasn't going to paint it, just to get it completely dry. Brought it in, painted the grill, painted the, colored the taillights, put the wheels on, straightened the axles a little bit, and I also polished the glass tonight. And you saw me dip it in the floor shine, or the quick shine. All right. I spent about 2 hours on this car tonight. So if you take into consideration the disassembly and stripping, and I think I put the glass in through the ultrasonic cleaner, the glass and interior in the ultrasonic cleaner, so that was another 20 minutes. The heat up time. So we're probably talking less than 3 hours in this car. Guys, if you love these cars and you want to do this, go for it. Right? Don't let worries and not knowing hold you back. Just go for it. Okay? It is such a thrill to see what this car looks like after what I consider just a little bit of work. June 15th, Diecast International Builders Surf Wagons. Come join us. Get a car, build it, show us what you got. July 15th, Diecast International Builders. Volkswagen Bugs, Clown Cars. I hope you guys will get a car and come build with us. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below. Click that like button for me and ring the bell for notifications. As always, this is Don the Diecast Pirate, and I'll see you next time.